Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Jazz13Gamer here. So in today's playthrough, this is gonna be a special one compared to the others. Why do I say that? It's basically because this is future Jazz here. So what happened to the original audio was, I think it got glitched out in terms of, I don't know how to put this, yo. I think when I restarted the recording button, my microphone, instead of it being the default, the brand new microphone which I got, instead of it being selected, it selected to my old microphone, basically the ones which are connected to my headset. So yeah, that's what happened, and that microphone sadly was muted. So this whole playthrough I was talking through to every single one of you, but since the mic was muted, so nothing came out. So here I am. I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a detailed explanation on why am I doing this, but I don't really mind. This is something which I'm doing brand new. I mean, I never done this before. I'm really excited, to be honest, but not gonna lie, I am really tired because I'm editing all these videos. So basically, let me just give you guys a background story. After part 3 of Stray, part 4 all the way to the ending was recorded in one single day itself. So your boy really did push through this game. The ending one, I had a different energy because I went to go freshen up a bit, go have my lunch, then I just wanted to go record again because I wanted to know the ending so badly. So the ending, my energy is different, but from part 4 all the way to part 6, the energy is way different. So this is part 6 right now. So basically at this point I'm pretty much dead in the game, but considering my audio quality is dead as well, I can't really show you guys. So yeah, here I am. So let me just walk you guys through what's happening in the game. So basically, I'm pretty sure you guys saw what's happening on the screen right now. So we are at the bar already, the club basically, and the club pretty much we have to go find Simon and also Blazer. So here I am. I was trying my best to find out where the club was. Even after finding the club, I had to go into a secret entrance, basically just climbing and do some cat stuff, obviously. So as you saw, the discs which are coming down the chandeliers, I had a few issues with those because I think I should have just put everything down and just walk through them like a champ, but instead I wanted to, for some reason, just wanted to conserve the amount of chandeliers which are supposed to be on the screen for some weird reason. So yeah, that's why it's taking so long, or else this would have been just a breeze. So here, as you can see me on screen right now, I'm going all the way back just to turn on those things so I can progress through the story. And yeah, as I did say earlier, I already finished the game. The ending is, I don't want to spoil it, but it is what it is. I did like the ending. I mean, it was not up to what I expected. I mean, I expected something different, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't know, you can take it as a spoiler. If you don't want to take it as a spoiler, up to you. I mean, by the time I'm uploading this, it's gonna be a month since the game released, and I'm pretty sure by that time everybody has already played it, everybody has already watched it. So take it with a grain of salt. That's what I'm trying to say. So I already made it through. Here we are, going to see Clement, and behold, this is what happens. At first I was shocked as you guys as well, because I didn't know what was happening. Part of the reason why was because, well, let's just say I was tired. And if you're wondering what was that bell noise, it's my cat in real life doing the noise. It's trying to get control over whose bed. Basically my bed is basically conquering it. Is basically let's just say communism at its finest. That's what I can say. But yeah, apparently Blazer, he backstabbed us and we got shot, basically electrocuted or something. I don't know how does this thing work. Maybe tased. And now we're here in a prison cell, which I think we're gonna get drowned. I'm not really sure how this thing works, but yeah, I mean, robots drowning cats, that doesn't sound right. It sounds really bad, but yeah. And yeah, I think I also need to clarify to you guys that throughout this whole game, up to the very ending, I did not even like, let's just say, noticed or even like gather the information that everybody were at inside a bunker, like a shelter sort of thing, where everybody's just like trapped for the past 7 million years. So yeah, that's something which I was like, at the end of the game I started to like reflect on part 1 all the way to the ending, because I usually do that because it's a journey. Then I was like, wait a second, the math me ain't mathing here. So yeah, here I am. And oh my goodness, my mic. I almost dropped it. So yeah, it is what it is. And at this point of the game, we are at the jail section, and this is, if I'm not mistaken, the second last chapter. I'm not really sure, because I don't really remember. But considering this part 6, part 7 is gonna come out tomorrow, this is the second last chapter. I'm gonna say it. It is what it is. As I said, take it as a spoiler, don't take it as a spoiler, up to you. You're watching it this at your own risk. Maybe I should put a disclaimer at the very start of the playthrough. Should I? Nah. But yeah, now we're outside, and this is the part where it kind of hit me, in the sense where not having our robot buddy, it's really hard to communicate, because everybody they are speaking in different language. This is already like stated from the earlier playthroughs. I think the very first playthrough where we went to the slump, that's where we kind of found out that, what you call it, all these robots are speaking in a different language, and BlueTwelve, our little buddy, was the one who was actually translating us in real time what they're saying. So I was like, wait a second, that's actually a thing. So yeah, here we are. And as you can see on the screen right now, I'm doing a terrific job of playing it stealthy. What I mean by that is completely being an idiot playing this game. So yeah, as I said, this video, the audio quality was not recorded, so I just like the places where I was stuck and where I was like talking for a repeated amount of time, I just skipped it. I just want to show you guys like straight away where we're heading, what we are doing in the game, because if I'm not mistaken, this recording is about 50 minutes long. And let's just say 50 minutes of nonsense that I was doing. Nonsense, I mean by not even knowing what was I about to do, or what was I am supposed to do. I was just like loitering around, trying to figure stuff, trying to map up everything. But I mean, for you guys, it's a treat because you guys don't need to go through that. It is what it is. So yeah, at this point we're going down. We're trying to get the key for our Clementine, and this is the part where I said the one which hit me hard, because we don't have BlueTwelve, because he's communicating with us, but we don't understand his language, so he has to like do gestures with his hands so that we know where to go. Like, I'm pretty sure right on screen right now he's talking as well. Apologies right there, guys. Anyways, as I was saying, as I'm overlaying my voice for the video, apparently it blocks off all the audio which is happening in game, so that like I can focus on talking. So that's what's happening right now. So I don't even know whether the oh my goodness, my cat, yeah, he's just bouncing around right there, here and there. And yeah, as I'm saying, I don't even know what to say right now. I just got baffled by what my cat did. Apparently, I have this microphone like connected to the PlayStation. It's like a really long wire, cable if you were to call it. And My cat just jumped there. You know, when cats see dangling things, they like to be really curious and want to like tap it. So I don't want it to like tap. Worst case scenario is the PlayStation either falls or my microphone setup falls down. So yeah, it is what it is. All right, let's go back to where we were in the game. So apparently right now we are about to escape, but our cat, our little kiddo here, has found that B12 is imprisoned as well. So he just called in the robot companion, and right now on screen they're talking as well, but for some reason we can't hear him. As I said earlier, we are not able to understand what he's trying to say. So here comes the the playthrough for stealth, and I have to say, it was not something which I expected to happen. Let's just say that. Now that I think about it, I'm not really sure how well is the audio quality is gonna be, because apparently by default my voice is gonna be way louder than this whole gameplay itself, so I have to like tune it down to where how my voice usually sounds when I'm recording a video. So that's gonna be a new challenge. Or if everything goes far south, I think I'm just gonna upload this video with no audio at all. Who knows, maybe people will enjoy more if I'm not talking. Maybe I'm the problem. Who knows. Anyways, let's see over here. I jump down, then I'm contemplating with myself, and I jump down again. So this portion, there's a good chunk of this portion being cut out because as I said, I'm like roaming around, but I don't know where to go, and so I just like edited it because, as I said, no audio. And this is the part where I choked because I thought the laser was gonna hit me, and the sentinel, the robots, they were like still surveying the area, so I was like kind of panicking at that point, as I thought, what you call it, I was gonna run out of time or gonna be hit by the laser. I'm not really sure whether this laser is even hostile. And what I mean by hostile is it like, I don't know, maybe like cuts through me or something. So yeah, that's something which is interesting. But throughout my gameplays for this game, I do have to say that I'm kind of wondering whether Stray 2 will come out. If it does come out, I do want to say I want to see where the story goes. I do know in this game was under development since 2015, and let's just say when it was 2015, I was just becoming a teenager. That's how long it is. Whoa, that's really long, yo. Okay, that just hit me hard. Anyways, just to know, like, oh my goodness, I'm getting old, guys. I think I can start a podcast channel right now because that's how my setup is right now. Overlaying the voice, just talking what's happening on the screen. I feel like I'm just a reviewer or something. I don't know how do people do this. I mean, that's not my profession. But this is the part where I start choking. That drone sees me. Then I started running, and a few other drones sees me as well. And I'm like trying to pick up B12. At this point, I was like kind of worried that the robot would shot me, but I got lucky. Then I kind of started playing a bit of a strategy where I just jumped through the window just to avoid the other sentinel from capturing me. Then I just jumped into the box because just playing with my luck, to be honest. Then this part, if I'm not mistaken, I do choke again, as you'll see in the video, because yeah, let's just say I miscalculated that sentinel because I thought they'll be turning in a different direction. Turns out it didn't. But now that I think about it, I think I'm talking before everything is happening, so you guys will, I mean, clearly have a picture on what's gonna happen. So it's basically a spoiler. But yeah, as I said, give or take situation right now. Oh, yep, that's the scene right there. Then I started running. Then, if I'm mistaken, that's the only sentinel which sees me. And this part I got lucky as well because of the objects which are around me. Because that sentinel was supposed to spot me right there and then, but it didn't. So I was like, thank God right there. Then I jumped above here, which is like the same level as the sentinel, and it still didn't spot me. So I was like, okay, that's another dub for me. And why am I jumping through all these vents is because I still thought the lasers were down there when clearly they weren't. I mean, I can see it visibly, but while I was in the game, it just happens, you know, like when you're playing game, when you're trying to understand what's happening in the game, when you're trying to read in the game, you're trying to like think of strategies to go here and there. Then when you try to talk at the same time, let's just say some things are meant to be avoided, some things are meant to be just unnoticed. So yeah. And yeah, as I was saying, since now B12 is now on screen, you can see like text are popping up right now and everything. And now you can see even Clementine is like talking right now. Before this, we were obviously only be talking to him through gestures, and he would be talking to us, but we weren't able to hear that dialect. So yeah, that's why I was like, yo, a B12 is like really crucial. So it is interesting, isn't it? And yeah, this few parts, let's just say I choked really bad. Alright, so I kind of like zoned out right there, right then. So yeah, it is what it is. And as you saw Clementine, like she basically throw that brick on and break that window. I did not even know there was a glass right there. So yeah, I was like, yo, I thought that was just like a thing where I just have to hop through, but clearly it wasn't. So it is what it is. But now that I think about it, 7 years in development. Is it 7 years? Yeah. From 2015 all the way to 2022. 7 years in development just to make a game which is 3 to 4 hours long. I mean, really depends on how many hours you put into it. If you're like a guy or girl who likes to go through and get every single one of them trophies, then yeah, sure, then you'll be spending a good 50 hours in this game, I'd say. But if you're just a normal guy like me, for instance, who just like plays this game just so to record and everything, just to know what's going to happen in the story, and not really focus on the challenging parts where you need to find what you call it, them achievements. Oh my goodness, my brain is lagging, yo. So yeah, if you're not that type of person, then I think you'll be fine just playing this game for maybe maximum of 12 hours, because during the start of the game I did see 3 slots where I think you can have different save files or anything, but it really depends with you, I guess. But not gonna lie, for a cat game, I think for a new type of genre where the protagonist is a cat, an animal. Before this, we only had human protagonists. We only had like companions of like animals, but now we are playing the companion, which is basically the main character. And our companion now in the game is actually a humanoid robot, which is a drone. So the reverse is really high in this. So this is one of the parts in the game which I got lucky as well. because the first time when I did this I died, and since my audio was not recorded, and I just wanted to make sure this video was like short and sweet, if you like to call it, just so everybody can have a glimpse of what's happening in the game while there is audio quality, like just let's just say to overlay the gameplay so that you guys won't get bored. It is what it is. And I'm not gonna lie, like I do like the fact that I get to see these parts again, in the sense where I did say I already finished the game and everything, and when I'm like going through this area, like I didn't even expected this audio file to be corrupted in the first place. So once I got the chance to like talk again, I'm just like reflecting through what was I doing and everything in this section. But when I think about it, I was going through a marathon in this game. I usually do that, but ever since I started YouTube, I started playing games in a very slower pace, like in a weekly pace compared to finishing it in days. Because in a day, I usually finish the game within what you call it a few days. I think the maximum was 2 weeks, and that was just Red Dead Redemption. That was the very first game for those of you who are like tuning into the channel for the first time for this playthrough. So yeah, that was the first ever game which I ever uploaded onto YouTube, and that game took me like 2 weeks to finish playing normally without that was way before YouTube even started for me. And not gonna lie, that game took a good 4 to 5 months just to finish, because I was working at the time, and at the same time I just got out of school in the sense where I just finished studying, so I was waiting for my college applications to be ready and everything. I was just waiting for my results, that's what I'm trying to say. And I was working at the time, and I was like, okay, let's just do YouTube. I want to be productive as possible, and YouTube was something which I wanted to do for a very long time, because I like the idea of like entertaining people, because I don't know, I just feel like people can have enjoyment through what I do by playing video games. Then why not? I can just record it, because anybody can do it, right? It is what it is. So yeah, it is what it is. So as you can see, there's a cut happening on the screen right now. So at that point I died there like a good 2 or 3 times, and I got fed up. Then I was just like, okay, let me just run straight instead of like zigzagging it, because apparently they have a higher accuracy for zigzagging compared to going on a straight line, a linear line that is. So I was like really confused when I actually successfully jumped onto the van. So it is what it is. And to give you guys a demonstration of how this game is, basically this game is a post-apocalyptic game. I'm pretty sure you guys know the lore of it already, for those of you who are hungry on lore. But humanity is already extinct. Robots were basically their companions, helpers basically. And since robots don't age, even if they do age, they don't really die. So they basically lived on forever. And the humans, considering we are getting old each day, they presumably died. And B12 is the last human. We got to know that, I think, in the third playthrough when we went to the ant village. That's when B12 himself told us that information. So here we are, and we are going through the final stages of like putting the atomic bomb into this area, into the train power engine. So yeah, so this whole midtown area for me took a good hour to just complete, because I was really tired, drenched, because I just woke up. I didn't even know what I was doing. Usually when I woke up, I'll be really blurred, and I was like, okay, why not I make a video? I want to know what's gonna happen in the cat game. So here we are. So it is what it is, going through the cat game. And yeah, now I do like the setting in this game in terms of ray tracing, and I have to say this is the first game that officially kicked the PlayStation 5's frame rate, yo. I do remember when I was going to retrieve the atomic bomb in its like puzzle solving area, the frame rate dipped, and it even has an effect on the video itself, but I'm not really sure because I haven't checked the video clip yet. I already rendered the video and I already uploaded and scheduled it already, so it is what it is. So, oh yeah, another thing, I'm pretty sure if you're already watching the 6th playthrough, you already know what's happening, but throughout this whole week is just gonna be Stray. It's not gonna be anything else. I just figured out that why not? I don't really play video games often, and even if I do, upload times is just all over the place, up and down, here and there. So yeah, we're approaching the time limit, guys. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this playthrough, do leave a like, subscribe, and do turn your post notification bell for more Stray, even though the next playthrough is going to be the ending. I do enjoy this game a lot. I hope there's going to be a Stray 2, and yeah, do take care of yourself, guys. I don't know, catch you guys next playthrough. Jazz123Gamer out.